Now, at the end of your, and you have a saying, and I asked you what you were saying about love at the end of your shows and things. You said it together.
Love one another.
That's it.
Just love.
Yeah, I think, I mean, Garth can probably speak more of this than me, but I started saying it at the end of my set when I would come out and sing in the middle of your show on tour. Because it's like it's no secret that we're just so divided, you know, and we're all looking for things to divide us almost. And when you think about the one thing that we're supposed to be down here to do is to love. And if you look at everything, I know that sounds so whatever, but if you really try to look at everything through the eyes of love one another. The other day I was driving home, I told him I was in traffic, and Nashville traffic has gotten to be where you don't really love one another. And I am the first person to have lots of conversations with people that can't hear me in their cars. But I had gotten into traffic next to a car with a friend of mine. She was in her car and she was driving, and so I was sort of watching her on the road to make sure that, you know, I was just kind of, and I thought, on my way home today, I'm going to pretend that everybody in this car is somebody that I know. And I bet you my blood pressure was down like 10 points. I was just, instead of expecting the worst, treating everybody expecting the best. And maybe you're cutting me off at 90 miles an hour because you need to get off this exit because there's something important going on in your day. You know, just trying to really, but that speaks to just love. Just take a breath and just love one another.
You know, where you get a lot of love is your fans. We talked about the crew here, and just the fact, and the fans mean so much to both of you. I mean, they are super loyal. Would you talk a little bit more about that? Because you really connect with your fans.
Well, that's why any artist gets to be an artist. Because what you guys don't maybe get is when you hear that, holy cow, that many people have your album, you don't think, hey, wow, I'm pretty cool. Immediately you think, there's someone out there that believes in me. My biggest fan is my mom. Always has been my biggest fan, and she's my gal, and she's right here with me. We lost her in '99, and we've been together every day since then. But what you don't understand is there's only one of her. Now, granted, when she passed away and we cleaned out the house, we found about 1.2 million Garth Brooks records that she had bought, making sure her little boy was going to be okay. But that's who you are to an artist. You're that reassurance that you're supposed to be doing this, right? Mm-hmm. It feels great. And you know, these guys know about love. We're shooting the second video for We Shall Be Free for an anniversary. And I'm behind the camera, and Forrest Whitaker said, what do you want me to say? I said, we're just talking about being kind to people. We shall be free. You know, let's trust one another. And this is during the whole trying to find the weapons of mass destruction thing going on. And I look down at the camera, and he looks right in, and he says, the most powerful weapon man will ever know. And I popped out, and I just watched him say, is love. It will change the world without ever firing a shot. So that love is everything. And your kids, and the thing with love, man, here's the crazy thing. Love is this. But the hardest and best part about love is the exact opposite. It's the tolerance. It's the peace. It's the forgiveness. You know, we were talking about this on Inside Studio G. We're watching Miss Yearwood will get on these things, and now if there's a series of 10 of them, we got to watch them all. You know, and
it's called binge watching, honey.
Yes. Oh. Binge watching. I've been pronouncing it wrong.
We are in the Library of Congress.
Sorry.
Show some respect.
Sorry. So we're watching this thing called McMillions. I don't know if anybody's watching McMillions right now, but in McMillions, there's this guy from the Federal Bureau of Investigation. Looks right in the camera, and he says, these are all real people that crossed a bridge in a moment. He said, there is not a human alive that would not look in the mirror, and there will be one thing, at least in their life, they wish they would have never done or could take back. Understanding that, that's tolerance. That's love. It kills me today where when we were kids, you know how the generations change. When we were kids, if there was a list of 10 things and you didn't agree on 7 of them, you're still my buddy. You're a dipshit, but you're still my buddy, right?
Oh, God.
You know, you like that, right?
Yeah. We're
But
in
now-
the library.
I'm sorry.
comments.
Yes,
That's
ma'am.
pretty cool.
Yes, ma'am. Sorry. Sorry, I know. And I wasn't calling you that. I just wanted to do that. But the thing is now, if we don't line up on 10 out of 10 things, we can't be friends. People, there is a thing called like-mindedness, which I'm all for. Love one another, protect one another, like-mindedness. But if you want to surround yourself with people that only think like you do, we are in deep trouble, okay? We really are.
That's good.
It's, sorry, I don't mean to go off. Just, let's look at it this way, okay? I've said as long as I can, sorry.
right.
Okay, so. Whew. What is it? No.
He wanted to know if he
No,
could get up. I said, yes, you can get up.
Thank you.
You just can't cuss.
This is,
Well, he did already.
I know.
I'm sorry.
I'm so sorry. I'm so sorry.
It's okay.
It's the apocalypse, right? And there's a room with 10 people that survived it. I pray to God for the sake of those other 9 people, I'm not one of those 10. Right? Because people, I don't know anything about electricity. I don't know anything about motors, generators. If you need that verse to take off into that chorus, nice. I'm your guy, right? Don't think that's going to save the world at that point. So that's why I'm saying, yes, stand up for what you believe, but at the same time, man, turn these on. Listen, digest, then spew if you have to, but don't try to out-scream one another, especially on social media. Take it in. Take that deep breath. Hear what they're saying. Then let them have it. You know? But just give that second. So that's why I think that like-mindedness is good, a common goal, to love one another, to get somewhere. But how we're going to get there is going to take all of our opinions and all of our efforts. It really is.
Amen.